Heaven is a real place created by God for his children to dwell with him forever. And that's where Jesus is heading. He's heading home, back to his Father's house. Right, when a son heads back to his Father's house, what's he doing? He's heading home. And here's the beautiful part. His home is becoming the disciples' home. His home is becoming our home. I love what C.S. Lewis, you hear me quote C.S. Lewis a lot. He's a really awesome author. Well, I love what he writes about heaven in his book, Mere Christianity. Look at this quote. He says, "Creatures are not born with desires unless satisfaction for those desires exists. A baby feels hunger. Well, there is such a thing as food. A duckling wants to swim. Well, there is such a thing as water. Men feel sexual desire. Well, there is such a thing as sex. If I find in myself a desire which no experience in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that I was made for another world. If none of my earthly pleasures satisfy it, that does not prove that the universe is a fraud. Probably, earthly pleasures were never meant to satisfy it, but only to arouse it, to suggest the real thing." I love that sentence in the middle. If we find ourselves with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that we were made for another world.